social. Yo, still bills with the Izil, man. Yo, peep game. I want to talk about my man Anthony Joshua, man. A few things as it relates to him, man. First off, I've heard now, not a personal source, a source that's within the camps or nothing like that, but just via social media that he's allegedly losing some of his power because of how much he's slimming down to make sure that he's a lot more agile for this fight. And I mean, I'm not one who believes that people lose strength as they slim down, man. I got a homeboy who thinks he's too big to get on the mat and roll with the other homie because he isn't as brolic as he once was. He's about a solid 160, 170, but the thing is, he's sitting on about 5% body fat at the most. So he's stronger than what he was when he was carrying around all of that other, all that water weight. You dig? That's usually how it goes. You're a little bit more stronger. You're a little stronger. So I'm not under the mindset that he's sacrificing power because of all of the weight that he's taking off, making sure that he can adequately follow Usyk around the ring. Is it a possibility that he lost power? Absolutely it is. But the thing is, Usyk, where Anthony Joshua is more than likely going to come into the fight at, Usyk is going to be maybe not struggling, but he's going to be, it's going to be a bit more of a headache for him to actually get up to that size, because Anthony Joshua is just a naturally bigger man. So even with him, if he comes down to 230, 235 or whatever, Usyk is still not, he's not necessarily acclimated to walking around at that size. So where Anthony Joshua is coming down in weight, he may be a little bit more fleet-footed. Usyk may be a little bit more lethargic on his feet. He may not be as agile as we know him to be. He may not be as agile as we know him to be. And even, let's say that he is, man, if that's the mentality that people have, going into this fight, that Joshua is sacrificing punching power and strength or whatever to make sure that he's in tip-top shape to chase Usyk around the ring, then that could make Usyk may fuck around. All right, man, he probably doesn't hit as hard as he normally would walking around 250, 245. So I may be a little bit more comfortable sitting here and planting my feet and trading with him. So that could open it up for, that can be a little bit disastrous for him if that's the route that he, decides to take. So I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. I don't know. It's really a weird game. It's really weird that, Usyk is going up, Joshua's coming down. You dig? I mean, even when he came down for Andy Ruiz, you got to think he was able to keep Andy Ruiz. Now, granted, Andy Ruiz was a lot more out of shape than he had ever been up until that point in his career, but he battered Andy Ruiz that second fight. He cut him in the second round. That's a testament to that dude's power. That's a testament to that dude's power. And like I said, it's not the skill alone that has people scratching their head at Usyk. It's not the skill of an Anthony Joshua alone. It's a combination of the size and the power, of the size and the skill, the strength and the skill. It's a combination of the two. It's a combination of the two. And Joshua walking around at 230 is going to be he'll be a lot more acclimated to walk around at 230 than a Usyk is, because I think Usyk was like 225 or some shit like that when he fought Derek Chisora. I don't think he's not accustomed to walking around at that size. He's really not. He's really not. So even if he, with him slimming down a little bit, Joshua is a lot more acclimated and used to and being able to operate at that size. And Usyk, we've never seen Usyk fight at that weight. We've never seen it. Not saying that he can't. We've just never seen it. We gotta wait till it's done. Gotta wait till it's done. But I don't think he's about to sacrifice no power though. Like I said, he could, but I'm not sure, man. And you know, just how he did Andy Ruiz off of the jab, off of the back foot. He cut him in the second round, bro. Like it kept, that Andy Ruiz. That's a lot of weight to throw around. That's a lot of weight to keep at bay. And he did it. He did it really effectively, real effectively. The thing is with Joshua, he can give you multiple looks, man. I don't think he can go in there and be fleet-footed with a Usyk. If Usyk, now if Joshua is, if he's catching him from a comfortable distance, he's cutting the ring off and he's doing all the work or whatever, I think in certain spurts he can have Usyk. All right, cool. Now we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna fight off the back foot, and you have no other choice but to come and holler at me if you want to win this round. I think he can do that in spurts. I don't think he can go an entire round of fight doing that with Usyk, because I think Usyk is he's the more fundamentally sound boxer between the two. Maybe not. He's the more fleet-footed fighter. He has the faster hand speed. He's the better defensive fighter. I think Anthony Joshua would have to, in spurts. All right, cool. Now you chase me. I'm popping you. I'm flying your head with the jab from the outside. I'm landing the right hook, not the right hook, but the right straight off of it. I'm tapping the body. I'm trapping you on the right. I'm just dictating the pace right now, and it's causing me to win this round. So, all right, cool. I'm tired of chasing you. Unless you want me to just have this round without you, giving me some sort of resistance, you're gonna have to come and holler at me now, and that just is what it is. So, damn. So, yeah, man. That's how I see that shit going, man. That's how I see that shit going. I'm not worried about him risking power or whatever the case may be for what. Because he's losing weight, because he's deciding to slim down. I don't think that's the case. So I think he's gonna be more. He's gonna be. I'm still banking on a stoppage or him really hurting Usyk. But I got him stopping Usyk. I think it's a lot of. I didn't like what I saw from Usyk, and just so I did like it, but it was just like, bro, you was getting hit a lot by somebody who's not as calculated with his punches, and has a better gas tank, and is just a better fighter. You dig? Anthony Joshua is the cream of the crop in the division, if you ask me. And with him being the cream of the crop in the division, it's always motherfuckers from the outside. It's always popping that slick shit, man. Just and to his detriment. What the fuck is a Tyson Fury talking about? I don't know, man. Just like, bro, you need to be focused on Deontay Wilder, because we can say whatever it is we want to say about Deontay Wilder, but he's showing that he wants to win this fight. He wants to rectify that loss. He wants this. That's the vibe that we're getting from Deontay Wilder. Whether he'd be able to do it or not, that's how it's looking. He looks like he wants this fight. Like, nah, I'm coming in there to destroy you. I'm coming in there to fuck you up. You need to be focused on Deontay Wilder, man. Don't worry, because you still kind of keeping your guard that, like, man, like I got your number. You can't beat me. And I agree with you, but boxing is the theater of the unexpected. And he just may be coming up with some elaborate schemes on how to hide that right hand. That right hand may not come behind the jab. A measuring jab, a lazy jab. It may not come, it may be a lead. He may throw it off of a left hook. He may throw it off of an angle. You just never know, man. You never know. You never know. Because now he's looking like he wants to learn. So you just really need to be focused on him, man. You say you was having a blackout for the, up until the fight, and you still popping a little bit of shit on social media to clap at Anthony Joshua. You're still doing it. You're still doing it. He's media trained and all that. Like, come on. Like, why are we even going there? Why, bro? You focus on Wilder. Focus on Wilder. Focus on Wilder and keep that shit going. You just stay in that lane. You dig? You had your opportunity for an undisputed title shot with Anthony Joshua, and you fucked it up. You did. Because you didn't want to be truthful with with arbitration. You didn't want to be truthful with it. Man, a lot of people believe that you were in on that to boost the notoriety of this fight with you, this trilogy with you and Wilder. And you might not win that fight, even though I think you will. You might not win that fight. We got to see what Deontay Wilder is looking like in the ring. Because we ain't heard no words from sparring or nothing. We just know it. We just see the training video of him hitting the mitts. So I'm saying, man, you know, just leave that alone, man. Leave that alone. You the main one talking about you going on a media blackout, my nigga. You doing, you know, you doing all this shit. All this other shit, all this carrying on, man. Like, come on, homie. That ain't the move. That shit corny, man. I don't know, man. I can't get jiggy with Fury. Excellent boxer. I'm good, my nigga. I'm good. You do a lot of talking, bro. Niggas ain't fucking with you right now, man. After this shit, you came over here to be the, you know, a top dog in this sport. They ain't fucking with you over there in the fucking UK. You get here, and then the Americans don't fuck with you. You got half of them think you cheated against Wilder. The other degenerate boxing fans are like, yo, you allowed this shit to fumble. You didn't even try and offer resistance. When the undisputed match, they're like, nah, man, I don't. Niggas is not fucking with you behind that. So wait your turn, man. Wait your turn. Anthony Joshua ain't saying shit about you, man. He said what he said after the shit unfolded. You offered him 20 M's to run that shit in the bare knuckle, man. He like, man, fuck it. Don't play with me, Lucas, or whatever you name it. Don't play with me. Like, fuck out of here, bro. He said what he said all the way back then, and you still clapping at him. While both of you are busy right now. Y'all have fights a week or two apart from one another. He fights on the 25th. You fight on the 6th or the 9th. One of the two. So his focus is in the right place, man. He's focusing on Usyk, which as he should be doing. You aren't. You know, go, man, go get. Oh, damn, are you serious? Please don't take that spot. Please don't take that spot. Please don't take that spot. I think he's gonna take that spot. Oh, he didn't. Oh, bet. Oh, praise his due. But his focus is on Alexander Usyk. Your focus needs to be on Deontay Wilder, because you're talking like as if this fight is in the bag, even though I think you're gonna win. But you already have future plans outside of Deontay Wilder, because you already have it made up in your mind that you're gonna beat him, and you might not beat him. Stop playing, my nigga. Put some respect on Joshua's name. Peace.